Hey guys, so I wanted to give you my take on my 11-day water fast experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, some of the things that I really enjoyed about it, some of the things that I would never do again the way that I did it, all that and more. So just stay tuned. Okay guys, I got all my notes here on my 11-day water fast, what I liked, what I didn't like, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. This was what is sometimes referred to as a block fast, meaning that or an extended fast, meaning that it lasted more than the typical 3 to 5 days. Now, in these 11 days, I did not eat anything. I drank water, various types of water, because at first I was just drinking straight from the tap. And then as I was researching a little more, they were like, oh my gosh, whatever you do, don't drink from the tap. And I was like, oh, I've been doing that for like how many days now? So I drank tap water, then I drank distilled water, I drank spring water, I drank reverse osmosis water. And the best water as far as taste, because everyone was like, oh, drink distilled, blah, blah, blah. Some people were like, no, you got to add a little salt to it, blah, blah, blah. And for me, I found that the best tasting water, even though I don't normally like this water, was reverse osmosis because it just didn't taste like anything. So I didn't eat, I drank only water, and then the only mineral that I added was Celtic salt in the beginning. And I still have mixed feelings about that. The research that I did, it just ended up to be, use your own judgment. Really, they were saying, get tested, do a blood panel and see if you're lacking in minerals. At first, I was taking it, but then I was like, I really don't need it. I think I'm straight. So I just stopped. And then I heard one person was like, salt dehydrates, so you're just making things worse. And I was like, true that. Do your own thing. Do your own research. Do what's best for your body. I am not telling you what to do. I am only giving you my account. Days 1 to 4 were awesome. I wish that the whole fast was like days 1 to 4 because I had no hunger pangs. Not really. And I just felt like totally normal. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry about that. There was an alarm going off and it was just super annoying. So for days 1 to 4, love, love, love them. Wish all the days could have been like this. Unfortunately, they weren't. Day 5, really tried it. That's when I got super tired. That's when my back. Listen, okay. I have 2 children, right? Both times I needed an epidural to have them. And I don't know if it was the epidural site. I don't know if I just naturally have lower back issues. I mean, I did sprain my back maybe about 2 months ago, but it was fine afterwards. But that area, oh, for no reason, it just started hurting. Like, just imagine you're just chilling, lying down in your bed, and your back is just on fire for no reason. Like, I didn't do anything to stress it. Super lethargic, crazy back pain. And then I've had this before. I got a rash, and I'll show you some pictures. I got a rash. It started on my back. I got a little bit on my chest, and then it had the nerve to start spreading to my face, which I'll talk about in a second. But I was just like, okay, I kind of know where this is going because I've done in the past 2 40-day extended liquid fasts. And this is my first ever water fast. I tried it once before and it was just a huge fail. But the liquid fasts, they were done strictly for spiritual reasons. I did it, no. I did one. I'm so sorry. I lie. I did 1 40-day and 2 20-day water fast. That's what I did. No, liquid fast. The only liquid that I drank was soya milk at the time. Don't ask me why I chose soya milk. I just, I don't know. And I don't even drink soya milk now. I drink almond milk. But it was the same thing happened. I got a huge rash all across my chest, and it was just super inflamed, super ugly. Like I said, you see the pictures, the video, and it was just really like painful kind of, but annoying because it took forever to clear up. I mean, it's totally gone now. You look at my chest, you wouldn't even see it. But so when going back to the water fast, I knew what to expect. I knew it was going to be red and itchy, and then I knew that it would be kind of hyperpigmented, and then the scars would fade away. What I did not anticipate was for it to be on my back. So that was kind of weird, but I was like, oh, dope. You know, I really don't show my back much because on my chest, it was just pure turtlenecks. I just couldn't have my chest exposed because it looked so bad. And then it eventually faded away, but I was like, oh, if it's showing up on my back, all right. But then it started to show up a little on my chest, but I was okay with it. But yo, when I started to see my face break out, and I don't know if you can still kind of see, look right there. That's the remnants. Well, I can't see right there. It's kind of hidden by my hair, but that isn't, listen, I was on a Facebook group of water fasters, and they were like, I showed them the pictures of my back and my face, and I was like, do you guys know what this is? Do you know any remedies? And people were giving their opinion. I was like, did anybody have this happen to them? And people were giving their opinions, but then one person was like, many people, in fact, you should have kept going, because I said I had to break my fast. This is so sad. And a lot of people were like, you should have kept going. And in my mind, I'm like, did any of you have the same experience? And did any of you have this happen on your face? Because I promise you that if you had a rash like this on your face, one person was like, just own it, bro. Just own it. Just when you go to work, just own it and tell them that you're water fasting and then this is the symptoms that you're having. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, the rash did eventually spread to my face, which was horrible, and I did have to break it at the 11th day because I was like, there is no way that I'm walking around at work. When I started to see it bubble up, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Days 6 to 11 were really rough. I just started to feel kind of like nauseated, and I didn't have any craziness. Like some people I've heard had like they were throwing up and all kind of stuff. I felt super, super, super lethargic. Like the lethargy was real. Lethargy. Yeah, I think that's the right word. Anyway, oh, my tongue. It's actually kind of coated right now because I'm fasting right now. I'm doing a dry fast. Woo! But only I may do it for 12 hours or I may do it for 24 hours. It depends how I feel, but I'm not doing it any longer than that. I know some people are like, dry fast for 5 days. Yeah. By the way, a dry fast is fasting with no liquids at all. No food, no water, no liquids, nothing. And there's a ton of beneficial reasons why you do it. But anyway, my tongue normally is pink, but you see like how it looks kind of white? Well, when you water fast or fast from food, period, your tongue gets like really coated, and no matter how much you brush, it just doesn't come off. And so not only does it get kind of coated, and I don't know what this is. Some people say it's detoxing. I don't know what, but all I know is it doesn't, the appearance of my tongue doesn't bother me so much as you get like this breath, because I mean, you brush your teeth. I'm not like so strict that I don't brush my teeth. I'm not ingesting the toothpaste. I can brush my teeth, but it's like it comes from within. I think they call it keto breath. Some people say that it's keto breath is like the ketones that your body is burning in lieu of carbs. Your body is burning ketones, and then ketones tend to have a sweeter kind of acetone, nail polish remover kind of smell. I mean, it's a scent it's just there. It's not super, super unpleasant, but it's not dope either. So you don't want to be walking around all up in people's face when you're fasting. Also, your tongue starts to feel really yucky, and the taste, I think between the rash and the taste of my tongue, it was a wrap for me. So I ended up finding a solution to keto tongue, as they call it, or fasting tongue afterwards, but unfortunately I had to suffer with that. Oh, and I also forgot, like around day 5, I got a cold on top of everything else. So I think that added to the yuck, nasty feeling of how I felt. Pros and cons. The pros, oh my gosh, I felt so good at first. There's nothing like feeling lighter on your feet. Like my knees, I always have like pain in them when I step up or downstairs. because I'm about 40 pounds overweight. So I know I need to lose weight. But man, let me tell you, the pain that be in my knees sometimes, that went away. Easy as far as what to do. So I knew all I had to do was wake up in the morning and not eat. I didn't have to count calories. I didn't have to, look at carbs. I didn't have to, track my macros or have to exercise a certain amount. I have to do nothing but just not eat and drink water. How easy is that? And mentally be strong to fight the food cravings. That's it. Also, you have to do your research. Don't go into this and not research. Do your own. Do what is good for you. The weight loss, guys, come on. I heard that fasting is good for two things. It's good for weight loss and it's good for healing. And I have to say, in both of those cases, that it really did, as far as the feelings that I had and the weight loss coming off, it was awesome. Now, I'll get to that weight loss in a second because I ended up losing 23 pounds.